Hello, Sussex Squaddies, and thank you so much for tuning in to Celebrity Click. If this is your first time tuning in, please remember to like this video, share this video, leave a comment, and most importantly, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, I hope that you are all doing very fine from wherever you are watching this from. So guys, the UK media would do absolutely anything to try and prop up Kate Middleton. They would do everything to try and build up mumbles, even if that includes lying to the public. So on the Remembrance Day, Kate could be spotted scratching her nose, or rather somewhere near here. And then the UK media, that is the Daily Mail, the GB News, in their desperation to prop up Kate Middleton, they wrote this article claiming that Kate Middleton was so emotional that she was crying after watching William lay a wreath. And guys, this was just so ridiculous, and it exposed the fact that the UK media is just so desperate to try and make Kate Middleton look relevant. Because guys, Kate Middleton was not even crying. Anyone with eyes can see and can tell that Kate Middleton was only scratching her nose. Like her hand was literally here. Like she wasn't wiping a tear. She was not crying. And mind you guys, the UK media was definitely trying to sell this narrative that Kate Middleton was just so emotional, like she was even crying because many people died a long time ago fighting for the country, and watching as William laid a wreath just made her cry. Guys, can you imagine the hypocrisy? Remember, these are the same people who didn't commemorate the veterans on the VJ Day. How, like, they didn't celebrate the veterans on the VJ Day, yet on the Remembrance Day, you want to tell me that Kate Middleton is now crying. And guys, mind you, she was not even crying. She was scratching her nose. Guys, can you even take a picture? Can you take a look at this picture? Like, it is crystal clear. Kate Middleton's hand was here. She was scratching her nose, not crying. But definitely the UK media, with their desperation, every chance they get to prop up Kate Middleton, they grab it, because they are trying so hard to make her look relevant. And not only that, it is because Kate Middleton has always been fighting and struggling for relevance, because no one actually takes her seriously. That is why the UK media is always trying to do everything possible to make her look relevant, even if that include blatantly lying to the public. And guys, I'm telling you, it is just disgusting, and it is humiliating and embarrassing. It is embarrassing and humiliating, and it just proves that Kate Middleton is just so desperate to seem relevant. But guys, let me tell you, people have been calling out the UK media on the internet because no one is buying this crap. No one is buying this, because everyone can see that Kate Middleton was not crying. She was scratching her nose, not crying. And guys, I'm happy. I'm more than happy to see that every time the UK media writes lies, like, they are always called out, because they always want to lie to try and prop up the voices, the leftover royals. But guys, we all know everything the UK media writes, it comes from Kensington Palace. So this was all Kate Middleton's doing. This was her and her lazy husband, that is William. It was them trying to make themselves look relevant, or even William using this chance to deflect from the fact that he actually ditched the festival of Remembrance. Like, he chickened out after being called out and after facing a lot of backlash because of that cop that speech that was just so hypocritical and out of touch, and all of the goofy images. Like, I'm sure that Bolan was using Kate Middleton, and that is what he always do. He uses Kate Middleton to cover for himself. So as much as the UK media could have written this article in their desperation to try and prop up Kate Middleton, it could also mean that Bolan did this to try and deflect from the fact that his Brazil trip was a disaster, and not only that, he was now blaming Harry, Meghan, and King Charles for his failure. And guys, the voices are just so pathetic. They are just so pathetic, and it is disgusting. So guys, please let us take a look at what people are saying in the comment section. So we have SK who says, oh my god, she did not. Why has lying become so normalized when it comes to reporting about these people? Then we have Okle Wang who says, please, like, the JB News and the Daily Phone, they lied because Kate Middleton was not crying. She was only scratching her nose. And then there is Ja who says, making a lot out of nothing. Absolutely. Then there is Mackenzie who says, looks like she's scratching her nose to me. Same here. And Mackenzie, I just love your comment because it is so spot on, because Kate Middleton was only scratching her nose. She wasn't crying. There is Sir Bridgestone who says she knows that the bridge is ending, and since she knows that the dream is ending, and since her dream is being crushed, that is why she is now trying everything possible, using their minions, that is the UK media, to prop herself up, to build herself up, to make herself look relevant. But you know what, guys, it is not working because people are actually calling them out for this. And then there is Hunter Gatherer who says, has GB News turned into the new propaganda machine? Then there is a Bulubo who says, no, she isn't. Then Sally Quick says, no, she didn't. Then Eric Dunn says, hashed at GB News, the new BBC. You all know the scandal that is going on with the BBC. So when someone says that GB News is the new BBC, you all know what the person is actually meaning. Then there is Nen who says, could anyone shed tears that easily? Absolutely not. Then there is Lauren says, probably thinking what a traitor her husband is to the people of this country. Guys, I'm telling you, the Brazil trip literally opened the Brits' eyes, because right now they are all screaming that Prince William is the end of the monarchy, and they are all screaming abolish the monarchy. And guys, I am happy that the Brits are now seeing the leftover royals for who they are, and they are parasites who live off taxpayers' money. There is Matus Bakai who says, yep, must be embarrassing watching him dress up in his soldier suit he got for Christmas last year. Knowing he has never been a soldier, I would cry as well. Then there is Daniel who says, great actors all photoed wiping away a tear. Then Melissa Roy says, I think she's scratching her nose. Absolutely. Then Aussie says, she's scratching her nose. FGS. Then Gamma Johnson says, really, what absolute nonsense. Then we have Devon Boy who says, crocodile tears. And then the Patriot designer says, pretty sure she's just itching her nose. And Bonnie Balmer says, or had an itch because I couldn't see a single tear. So guys, that's it. There you have it. The UK media is just so desperate to make Kate Middleton look relevant, and they will do absolutely anything and everything to try to prop her up and to build her up. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section, and also please don't forget to hit that subscribe button.